Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As you can see, today I'm back with a brand new video on Rocket League, and today I'm going to be trying to get as far as possible through the air dribbling hoops course. I'm going to see how far I can get. I'm currently champ, so this is like sort of level I'd say air dribbling's around. I'd say my air dribbling's like around low champ level. Like, it's alright, it can be really good, it's sort of a bit hit or miss really. So, yeah, let's see how far I can get through it. Okay guys, so I'm on the normal mode. Okay, so let's just begin with this one, which is like a fairly easy one, you know, nothing too difficult. Then you've got this one, which can be a bit difficult. It's all about getting the right start. I'm trying to work out what the best camera to use is, whether it's like ball cam or car cam. I think it kind of depends on the setup of each one. So yeah, that's the second one done. I think this one I'm gonna stick to car cam. I mean, this one, I feel like the problem I have with this one, because I was doing it just quickly beforehand, just a couple levels just to warm myself up. This one, the problem I had was I just couldn't keep the ball up and keep it going towards that. I did it that time. This one is a bit of a problem because it's like I need to hit it up, and the problem is getting it up high enough that my car also doesn't hit the wall, which is fairly difficult to get that and then get it under control like that. I keep hitting the wall. I know I have done this one before because I think I got to like, when I played it before, I believe I got to around about level 6, 7, I believe. I can't remember exactly how I did this, but I think I might have cheated maybe. But yeah, this one is like a fairly difficult one. Because, you know, I keep doing that, and then I get the ball over, but then I can't get my car over. And the other thing I was thinking is maybe try landing it there and starting it. Then my problem is I've never really trained to start air dribbles like that. Most of my air dribbles, like if I do them in game, they sort of just happen. Like, I don't really go from a dribble like this, because generally, like, if I was dribbling like this, I'd probably try and like flick it or something. I wouldn't try and go for an air dribble. And now I'm just going the complete wrong way. Okay, so having the same sort of problem, unless, I mean, another idea that I kind of just got was to pinch it up sort of thing from the wall. So sort of pinch it on the wall, right, get where I'm going with this, pinch it on the wall, and then hopefully it sends me up as well. So if I can pinch it on the wall sort of thing, then it sends me and the ball up, so then I can continue the air dribble from there. But yeah, my air dribbles aren't that good, so generally if I lose the ball I'm not very likely to get it back. Because, you know, like I said, I haven't really been practicing air dribbles that much. Don't know how I did it then, to be honest. Generally, what I have been practicing a lot more than air dribbles is ceiling shots, which have been, for me, I think, progressing fairly well. Oh no, I've actually gone over and I've been sent back to level 2. That is actually annoying. I hit the ball so far that it sent me back. Oh yeah, it's because I was in the wrong view. I was going to say, why can't I do this? And I realised it's like, oh no, it's because I'm in ball cam, which generally isn't very good for this one, because you're starting it with the ball on top of your car. I don't know why some of them it sends it right up, and then others it just doesn't send it at all. I don't know, because like I am like long pressing it as well, like not just quickly short pressing it. That one wasn't even a actual air dribble, it was literally just flicking it up. Okay, that one, I feel like I had it and I was going too high, so I then kind of stopped and just tried to push it forward instead. But yeah, it didn't end up working. just thought I'd try and do like a little bit of spinny action. I feel like that could help. Maybe if I sort of face my car the other direction, if you guys know what I mean. So if I go like that and try and air dribble it that way, rather than going from front of my car. So if my car's facing the same direction as it, maybe try and go like the previous direction. So like my car at this moment is facing sort of up, and sort of like I can see my car. So sort of like it's a lot more likely to hit the softer sort of bottom part of the car, if you guys know what I mean. Whereas if I like sort of twist it, it doesn't, it hits the more harder part of my car. It's kind of hard to explain it, but basically it's like if the ball hits the bottom part of your car, it sort of doesn't hit it as hard and a lot more softer, you know, the ball doesn't travel as far. And yeah, I mean, thought I had a flip reset for a second, so I was going to try and use that and I realised I didn't, so honestly this one's kind of annoying me. Okay, and then that one, I got it high, but then like I sort of lost it, and that's the problem. If I try and get it too high, I then lose it. I tried to go for a flip reset there because I knew I was going to lose it. But yeah, it's like, it's the difficulty of getting it between height and distance. Because realistically in a game, you wouldn't be air dribbling this far. You would realistically only need to do like a short air dribble distance. Like generally something like this isn't something you'll actually need in game, if you know what I mean. But you know, it's good to train stuff like this, you know, it's like, it's something different, you know, it's not just the normal game. And like that right there, I don't know if you noticed, but that one I almost had it. What happened was the front of my wheels actually connected with the ball. So because of that, it meant that obviously it completely took my car off place, sort of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but basically it sort of messed me up. That's what I was saying about potentially rotating my car. Okay, again, that is sort of like sent me up, sort of thing. Hopefully I can try and get something like I did before. I wonder why I keep resetting it, is because I can already see before I've even started doing it that it's not a good one. Okay, so at that point I'm kind of screwed because all I can see is the air, so I'm just assuming I'm going the right way. So it's sort of like not the best that wasn't. Oh. Again, something like that is something what you kind of want, where my car hitting to it sort of sends the ball up, because then it gives me time. Like right now. Hopefully that's off the backboard and in. Oh no, I swear to God, man. This is so annoying. Because it's like this one isn't even like really much to do with air dribbling. Because like I can air dribble it fairly well, but it's like getting it over that wall is just so annoying. Because it's like, it's not just... if it was just the ball, then fair enough. It's like, it's my car as well. It's just like very difficult, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, to be fair, this is actually a really hard course, you know. I would highly recommend trying it for people out there. Like, just to test to see how far you can get. Obviously, most people won't be able to finish it. Like, you'll have to be, like, very, very good at air dribbling. So, sort of like, I'd say high GC to SSL is probably the sort of people that complete this. Because most people, especially nowadays, low GC, really, you don't really see a lot of air dribbling. Like, there's a couple people that can, but generally, like, those are the people that focus on stuff like that. Which, most people in the game, I probably wouldn't recommend just solely focusing on stuff like that. Okay, that one, that is exactly what I'm talking about with the soft hits. So, like, that one was a prime example. Got the soft hit, and yeah, it kind of messed it up, because it was like, it was soft enough that it didn't really help me, but it was also sort of hard enough that it sent me away from my car as well. Not me, it sent the ball away from my car. Okay, so not really getting a decent setup at the moment. Okay, I've got to have one in a minute. And again, that one has just sent me completely off because the ball's facing the complete wrong direction. Okay, nice. Boom, finally got it. Thank God. This one's going to be difficult, I can already tell. Because this one is solely about going up. Okay, this one I reckon maybe if I sort of get underneath it and then don't start boosting until afterwards. One thing that I find I do a lot with stuff like this, like I don't even know why I do it, it's sort of like a natural reaction. The ball is sort of above me, so you know, like when you tilt your head up and it starts to like hurt your neck and stuff, it's like really strange. Okay, so let that, and then okay, so I need to sort of be underneath it, and that one I missed the other. Okay, so that's the thing, I need to kind of be underneath it, but then at the same time I also don't want to be so underneath it that it sort of just sends it straight up and then sends me in the wrong direction. One of why I keep backflipping is because I'm doing that deliberately, because obviously I'm trying to get it, so as soon as I do that I obviously face backwards. Yeah, this one, I definitely remember doing this one before. Like, I'm pretty sure I've done this before, but I think it took me a really long time to actually do it. Because it's like that, as soon as I get that, it's trying to get it, so it's like, it's hard and going up, but at the same time, it's not sort of like sending it the wrong way, if you guys know what I mean. So it's not like sending it backwards. And then that one, as soon as I started getting it up, it's like it's then keeping it going up, but at the same time controlling it, which is kind of difficult. Because obviously to keep it going up, you need to be constantly boosting, sort of going full power. Then if you do that, it's a lot harder to remain control of the ball. And honestly, I'm going to be honest, my fingers are kind of starting to hurt. Because it's like I'm holding it like an awkward way, because I have to keep like quickly going back into starting and stopping. And obviously I've still got that injury I did a couple years ago. I think it was about 2 years ago now, I believe. Almost. Where I actually injured my hand. So yeah, that kind of doesn't help. And again, it's like the problem is the platform is not just about getting high, it's about doing it fast and quickly as well, like that. I got it up, but then I just lost control of it. And it's hard to like get an eye of where the ball is, but then if I go into ball cam, I then get screwed over even more. Because then it's sort of like, it's almost like the forward momentum is all I can really see, so then I can't really see the up. And then it's like very easy to sort of lose it, if you guys know what I mean. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get round this one, because like this one is just so difficult. It's like setting up the edge of when, like if I'm training for in-game, which is generally a lot of what the training I do is, because obviously like I'm not really that interested in getting really good at these workshop maps. I'd rather be good in-game and hit stuff in-game against real people. Stuff like this, when am I ever going to need to hit the ball up this high? Because it's not just getting it onto this platform either, it's getting it even higher than that, because you then need to get it above that hoop. Honestly, that's what I'm wondering, like, I don't know, I'm trying to work out how exactly to do this. Again, same thing, maybe I could start it like that. But again, same thing as before, you know, as soon as I do that, it's the same problem. That's the thing, is getting that first touch that sends it up high enough, and obviously stopping my own momentum. Which is the hard thing, which is why I'm wondering if I need to do that. But then as soon as I do that, I start running into problems of, you know, I'll start backflipping, because obviously I'm trying to do it quickly, because I need to get underneath the ball, then start it. Which obviously causes problems. Yeah, my finger is actually starting to kind of hurt a little bit. But yeah, see, sending it up a bit, you know, that would be, I'd consider that a fairly decent air dribble if I did something like that in game, you know, it would send it over the opponents. Don't really need much more than that, really. And like, if I needed to get the ball this high, would I really even bother air dribbling? Like something like this, you just keep it low and then controlled. Honestly, it's so annoying. I'm probably going to stop in a minute because I don't think I'm getting any further than this. But yeah, honestly, I haven't really trained air dribbles in so long. It's like actually insane. I think at one point when I was actually training it a fair bit, it's kind of like before I started doing ceiling shots, I think that's when I got past this level. But that was like a good 2-ish years ago, I think. 2-3 years ago is when I was training air dribbles, and I just haven't really since. And I think I kind of lost a lot of it. A lot of it is just kind of like because my aerials have got better and stuff. That's what sort of kept me sort of almost alright, I'd say. But yeah, sort of like not really the best at air dribbles now. Maybe if I train it a little bit like this year and stuff, then I could. But like I said, I kind of rather focus on at the moment ceiling shots I'm kind of doing. I kind of want to start trying them in game. But another thing is potentially flip resets. They're a lot more useful than air dribbles. And obviously a lot of them can be coupled with air dribbles. Like if I get decent at flip resets, my air dribbles would obviously improve. So I think what I might do, maybe in like a year's time, sort of come back to this. And yeah, see if I can get any further. So obviously over a year I'll improve a fair bit. So yeah, consider subscribing and coming back for that next year. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, let me know anything else you'd like to see on Rocket League or any other videos you'd like to see on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Built an empire.